Hey, getaway, Alex here. I'm in beautiful Split. Well, that you already understood by the name of this video. I'm a crew member that works on board. Beautiful Norwegian Breakaway. And I have few free hours. So I'm gonna get off and I'm inviting you to join me. Are you up to this? No expectations, just vlogging on the go, what I see around, what I'm gonna be eating, what I'm gonna be doing. Let's go. Perspective of a crew member, Norwegian Breakaway, Split, Croatia. Hey, getaway. I'm actually on Breakaway. This is Norwegian Breakaway. I'm assistant cruise director or activity manager that works on board. I'm a crew member and I have a free time here in Split. Let's go, let's explore this place. This is one of the biggest cities here in Croatia and it's a beautiful Dalmatian Adriatic coast. Not the first time for me here, so you can check out other time I was here, but today it's sunny, beautiful day. Let me go and explore. Let me vlog on the go. And if you're up to this, I'm inviting you to join me. No expectations, it's gonna be a lot of entertainment, maybe a little bit more edutainment. That's not the ultimate guide to the place, but I'm gonna be showing you around what I see. And believe me, I see something very beautiful. This is Adriatic coast, Dalmatian mountains around. They are building here the terminal. This is Norwegian Breakaway. This is a pier in Split. By the way, this progress of building new terminal, it's very visible throughout the season. And if you're gonna look there, this is the downtown. Today is the first port after us leaving Barcelona, so I'm very excited. Let me show you what I see here. So that's the port, that's the terminal right here, that's the port gates, and there's some remaining of some communist style building. It's a little bit abandoned, but look at this coast here and the beauty. Some ships, islands passing by. Well, ships passing by, islands stay where they are. Look at these cliffs as well. It's so interesting. I can vlog without being even afraid that somebody recognize me, because as I said, it's only the second day of the cruise. Our first port, we just left Barcelona, so guess they don't know me yet. Just saw me in some games yesterday, like bingo and party. Let me show you the local infrastructure. So there's ferry boats here are leaving because it's a transportation hub. You can take the ferry to Corčula, for example, or any other famous destinations here. This is a little bit abandoned, looking for the renovation. Always opportunity. So you see the ship is there. This is the ferry boats area. I believe this is the ferry ticket station or just a terminal. And right there you already can find very nice store, Ribola. I might stop there on the way back, we'll see. Once again, this is like a grocery supermarket. And there are already some shops and stuff. But me, I'm gonna go to the bakery that I know, that I already explored in this video. And in that bakery, I want to buy Burek. Burek is a local dish. I'm vegetarian as of now, so I'm gonna do that Burek with cheese. Last time I was here, it was a bit cloudy. Today is a beautiful sunny day, but it's not super hot, which is amazing. Maybe 27 Celsius, something like this. And it's midday. Local football club called Hajduk. And examples of local architecture. There are some much modern buildings closer to the beach. A couple of reflections on the way. You can check more on my Instagram, and there's more updates about where my currently right there. I'm more active there. Here on YouTube, my videos as of now, I scheduled to post them like once in a week. If I'm on vacation, can be 2 times a week. But since I'm working, I don't have that much of a free time. Well, I don't have day offs working on a cruise ship. So you understand me, you understand my struggle. Also, sometimes receiving only 25 views under the videos can be a little bit demotivating, but as I sign up to this YouTube, and now I cannot just do without it. I just cannot live without YouTube anymore. I'm just addicted to it, and I'm gonna keep on doing what I do, even though some of the videos are like not picking up at all. I know that there's a lot of room to improve, especially the quality of the sound and stuff, but I'm working on it. And here's the bakery. So the name of the place is Babić. I got my 2 bureks and yogurt. And there's a lady. I started to talk to her. She looks like she's Asian, let's put it this way, you know. She said Dobar den, and I was Dobar den, trying to use my Croatian, Serbian, Ukrainian knowledge. And I did order burek with cheese and burek with cheese and spinach. And the thing is, and also the yogurt, and then she was like, she switched right away to English, like without even me struggling. So if you want a burek, you can find English speaker. Well, at least, you know, I found it when I was here, summer 2025. There was an English speaker who helped me with that order, but it was so easy. I mean, you could have easily just pointed what you like and stuff. And just right next to that place, look at the combination of this architecture, this little park, and the sea view. Right there, there's a little beach, the closest one to the ship. 10 minutes walk approximately. The beach is not very big, but it has nice area where you can work out. Let me show you. And that's where I'm gonna have right now my breakfast with 2 bureks and a yogurt. You see a little workout area and the sea view. In case you're wondering what is burek, you see, it's kind of pastry with a cheese. Well, it can be meat or any other stuffing. Look at this alley with this view here. Nice. And little beach overview. So it's not super big one, not the cleanest one maybe. Just a public beach, but pretty okay. Looking for a quick option. And yeah, I just finished my burek. And now I don't know, I feel like I want to sleep. I don't want to swim, I feel like I want to sleep. By the way, this is not the first beach overview on this channel. There's already one from Brazil. As you see, there's not much of a shade here, but you can rent out those umbrellas. The sand here also not super white. It's kind of grayish, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna walk along and I'm gonna show you around. And that's how it looks like from the other side. The port is just right across or behind those cliffs. You see that was this building at the beginning of the video. That's where I was sitting, somewhere there in this park, or right there. And I just made my way here. Now I can continue moving that direction. I think it's some sort of bar or maybe a club. No, disregard, there's several of them here. There's few different, like a discotheques, disco bars, whatever. Yeah, it looks like some sort of bars, but some of them they look a little bit worn out, let's put it this way. Here it looks like a little beach club. You can rent out those chairs, umbrellas and stuff. And I'm in anticipation of what's right there around the corner. There's a little beach here as well with some attractions, cliffs. So around the corner there's another beach. It's less busy as you see because there's a lot of stones. But with the proper shoes, you easily can join in. There's not much of a shade, only a couple of trees on the way. Unless you wanna buy umbrella and stuff or rent umbrella. You know, I can see there's a lot of locals here. I can hear English, but there's a lot of locals. And people here, they look really good. They're really good looking, you know. Boys and girls. Nice. Here you can see the ship. And there's continuation of the beach. And I will take advantage, just walk around and refresh a little bit from the ship. Because, you know, when you're working in the customer service with a guest, plus with your team, plus the manager above you, it's, you know, you need some time to refresh. Plus, I eat that Burek, so it's nice to have a little stroll. Here, very lonely. Well, this is just a passage. Little shade right here, not very comfortable for staying, but it's almost empty. There are some guests right there. There are some people there, some pigeons and stuff. I'm gonna walk that way. Let's see what this coast of Split can offer. Another overview to another beautiful beach. There's some murals of Hajduk. As you see, we're still not far away from the ship. It's a continuation here. Looks like there's marina for the boats. Yeah, so this is the parking for the boats. There's some continuation of this embankment, but I don't think I'm gonna go there. Look at the mountains behind. Wow. So interesting that you just can walk into the marina and it's not locked. So I already dive in. The water is not super warm, but you know, it's a couple of second signal from the brain comes, ooh, cold, but you need to do that step. Anyway, nice. Swam just right here. There's a lot of locals. That's why they look so good, because they're swimming every day. Ooh. Nice. Wow. Swimming is one of my favorite activities, especially here in crystal clear water of Adriatic. Wow. Kindly recommend. How do you feel about taking shower with me? As you see, I'm true blogger, showing everything that's going on, what's happening. Eating, swimming, walking, everything. So consider subscribing for more traveling content, working on the cruise ships and more. Thank you in advance. We continue. Now I'm gonna chill here a little bit by the seafront, get some tan and get back on board. Nice Adriatic coast, Split, Croatia. Look at this water. By the way, I noticed here in Croatia, the locals, they look so good. They all good looking. Most of them are tall, no overweight. Wow, probably their habits, they are very healthy, let's put it this way, all right? And the lifestyle as well. So, look at those guys. Each and every time I'm in a beautiful places like so, my heart and my mind is still there back home in Ukraine. And I'm encouraging you, if you have $1 or $2 or whatever, Feel free to donate. You can find some links in my bio. You also can find some links in bio of my Instagram, inviting you to join or just, you know, donate and help the people. You know, you actually can help by just sharing any awareness of Ukraine and yeah, the terroristic state of Russia who invaded my beautiful place. So now I cannot go home. And I'm back to the same beach where I started. I eaten my Burek there. It's a nice playground, park, and the beach. But again, more of it in that episode right there. Time for me to return back to the ship. Beautiful, beautiful surrounding. Some nice cafe. A little bit more of a surrounding and architecture. I cannot resist, couldn't resist buy another Burek and Coke Zero on the way back because it's so good. This Pecara Burek, nice, it's so good. So that's the beach where I was just been. That's the downtown. This is a little bit of an industrial, just to give you an idea, that's where I've just been. And then that's the way to the terminal. So I'm here in this grocery. I'm not sure if I need something, but I'm gonna go and check. What do they have? This little bit of a shopping mall here in the ferry boat station. So you see, you can buy tickets to different ferry boats and stuff. But where's the entrance to the shop? Let's see. I think I went around, turned to the wrong door. The ship is just behind us. So here is the supermarket, ATM, money exchange, pharmacy, place to eat, place to buy gelato, the ice cream, the nearest one from the ship, like in 5 minutes walk. Yeah, you see that's the entrance. I just missed. I went to the next door. So on the way back, got some groceries, got some snacks because I already purchased more in my Dubrovnik episode. You can check it out. That's my groceries. This is the ferry boat, and that's back to the ship. From the architectural point of view, the traffic here organized a little bit weird, but it is what it is. I'm not architect, but I study architecture, and I was doing a little bit of a design of interiors for a few years in my student period and after the student period, so I know what I'm talking about. The traffic here can be improved. That's what I wish to beautiful Split. It feels like they're working on it. There's a lot of construction and renovation is happening or about to happen, and I'm wishing them this. Like for example, there a lot of construction going on, and when you're visiting this place, you are contributing or investing in this beautiful place to develop, and it deserves to be developed, and it deserves to be a home for nice, welcoming people. All right, back on board. As I always say, where you're not going to be bored. Tomorrow is the next port of call. It's windy here, windier than it was before. That's the ending of my story here in Split, Croatia. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.